Yep. Seen one person up here. Wait a little bit, see if some people fall through. If not, we'll just kind of record it and post it later. What to do? Oh, how many we got in here, man? Oh, we got three deep, 4 deep. Got people falling in. Try to give people a little bit more time. If not, we'll get going. And they can watch the replay, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that made it in. Tap in the comments. Figured UTEP, undefeated UTEP. I see you, brother. I see you. Your boy about to pull a mid-major, yo. Put a major team out of the playoffs. I wanted to kind of start from the recruiting, you know what I'm saying? Kind of review our recruiting so far. In this season? Is it season 5 or season 6? Oh, you lost. Oh shit. North Carolina? Oh man. I gotta play him next. Damn, that's major, bro. You would have made the playoffs had you won out. Crazy. But I guess we'll review that one when we get to that stage here on the joint. But just starting with the recruiting. Shout out Cody, top ranked class for all users thus far. 12 recruits, 6 5-stars. Oh shit, yeah, man. 6 5-stars is fucking bananas. Well, shit, LSU's right behind them with 5, but half his fucking recruits are some of the best players in the world, pretty much. Real good class coming in. Cody, 7-3, 5-2 in the SEC. He needs the reinforcements, but that's already a pretty good team. But this is a good haul for his first year. He took this running back from me, and as you can see, he's pretty good. But shout out to him. Oh, shit, he got to sign first, big dog. Oregon coming in at number 3. Of course, this man keep his team 99 across the board. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 team in the country. Looking forward to seeing what he does in that Big Ten championship game. Still got some big games coming up. 50 gifted. Who the fuck is you? Whatever. Anyway, LSU at number 4. Strong class, 12 recruits, 5 5-stars. Says he has a 6 at advance. A really good team coming in. Really good set of recruits coming in. I think he got this guy. No, I didn't recruit him. That name sounds familiar. I think I got somebody named Durango to commit to. Louisville. This dude has just kept a good roster for pretty much the duration of the league. Solid user. Has the inside track on the ACC championship, a bye in the first round of the playoffs. Real good player. And he's done a pretty good job of putting together a solid team. And I'm sure these 3 stars are all worth something too. It probably ain't no scrubs. Shout out to B-Dot. This needed to happen. He needed a big year recruiting. And he done shook back. Kind of stayed on his side of the country. California kids got outside. You don't really have to come across that line. You have such a state as big as California that close to you. You probably got good pipelines there too. So looks like he's back. As far as just having a strong roster. Notre Dame, Nyhart, good player, good team, and should be a real threat when the playoffs start. Only 1 loss all season to Syracuse, and hasn't lost a game since. Multiple players that were number 1 in their state. Well, 2 players. That's multiple too. Boy, who the fuck? Oh, whatever. Yeah, man. Notre Dame, shout out to him. Rounding out the top 10 in recruiting. Top 20 starts a run there in Tennessee. Got some good recruits coming in, and that tight end is pretty good. I know for a fact. I was recruiting him as well. He's a really good player. Where's that? I think he was a gym. He got to be a gym. That looked like a bus. I don't know if that's a gym or a bus. That's weird. That bitch black. What kind of animation you got over there, Ron? I don't think I'd ever seen that. Yeah, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on there, my boy. That shit crazy. Free Palestine. I bet. Mississippi State, number 13. No 5 stars, but it's pretty good. Class. He's getting his type of guy in here. He stole him from both of us. I was recruiting that dude too. He stole him from a lot of people. That's a good tight end. I got another pretty decent one to sign too. But as far as my man Senio, pretty good. 8 4 stars coming in, 3 stars. Well-rounded team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looks that way. It looks that way. Pretty much all defense. Well, no, it's half offensive line. I see you getting them trenches right up front. Gotta love it. Yeah, it's a lot of time left in this season. To keep pulling these dudes in. Pause. Ugh. Michigan. This man, top 10 team. He's really built a program. He really built a pretty good program there. This man is competing. I think he has 1 loss to Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. And got pretty good class. This is light work for him. It went on those is 5 stars. I'm tripping. This is a great class. 3 5 stars, 4 4 stars. He got some 3 stars up here who I'm pretty sure are pretty good players. I'm tripping. I thought I'm looking at it and I saw 5, but I said 4. I thought this was 4 and 3. This is 9 guys committed. Pretty good, nice little haul. And I'm sure he'll do something in the portal as well. So this is solid for him, my boy. I think that's Books. It's tagged. But shout out to him. Number 15 class in the country. Yeah, nah, right. I wasn't paying attention though, bro. No, that's major work. 3 5 stars, like the most 5 stars somebody has right now. 6 out of half of that. I have none, as you can see. Athlete Center, TB for your last event. Oh yeah, he got him. So my wife is calling me. All right, y'all give me just a second. Boy, I am thoroughly shocked she hung up that fast. I was sure y'all was gonna be looking at me talking to this woman for about a good 10 minutes. But anyway, we back. Stanford, I think that was 16, number 16 ranked class in the country. 6 4-stars, 5 3-stars here. It's a pretty good haul for this man. 9-2, 6-2 in the Pac-12. I want to say he's in contention for the conference championship. My nigga, stop being weird, bro. And your boy here coming in 17. This was the tight end I was talking about, Terrence. He was really good. He wasn't a gem, but he can play next year. Top tight end in the country. Really my only top 100 player. Just ignore the shit, bro. It's probably old boy from Brandon's league being goofy. The nigga with LSU in there. Don't pay attention to that shit, fam. Anyway, Paul Troop, number 1 tight end in the country. That was the best guy I recruited thus far. It's pretty good players, though. Got a couple dudes that are bust, but they're going to play. You know what I'm saying? We'll work them out. Pause. Okay. Anyway, whoever the fuck it is. But yeah, nah. We're happy with the class. I'm pretty happy with the class here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carl, South Carolina. I seen somebody say Carl was in a close game with the computer today. That's gotta be the wildest shit. Pretty good class for my man. 2 5-stars there. He took this one from me, but he wasn't that good. I was only mad because I got the purple for the what you call it. That dude is not that good though. But he was the number 1 player in all the country at his position, which was wild. And a top 5 player overall. And that would have helped our recruiting total. You know, we probably would be a little higher than 16 had I got him. But shout out to Carl. I'm sure you're going to do something with him. It's a good tackle here as well. But nice haul for my boy. We'll probably stop at the top 25, I would say. Colorado, I'm not sure who the Colorado use is, but he's doing a pretty good job of this recruiting here. 5 4-stars, 5 3-stars. Done a good job of kind of like, it's kind of spread evenly, you know what I'm saying? Defensive linemen in here, got receivers. Didn't recruit no linemen yet, or it hasn't had any linemen committed to him yet, but 8-3, 6-3. Good class should be coming in next year. Should still be a threat as next season starts. Shout out TM, my boy. 7 4-stars. Solid. And 2 3-stars there. 3 running back. He went running back heavy in this joint. But UCF. I don't know what his record is. That Pac-12 is interesting. We're gonna deep dive into that. Top 10 team. He's in the Pac-12, probably the top team in the Pac-12 at the moment. Shit about to die. It's fucking Devin. He's being weird. Anyway. Eight of them joints here. All 4-stars. Bringing some talent. I don't know if any of them are like gems or whatnot, but there's a bunch of good players on there. Boys building teams, man. Turning these small programs into giants. You know what I'm saying? Texas Tech, shout out Dame, on the verge of his first conference championship. 10-1, 7-1 overall. 10-1 overall, 7-1 in the Big 12. Oh, you got a game to play, huh? Gotta go out there and get it in, my boy. What's that? 5 4-stars, 4 3-stars. My man already said that he gets he on the first thing smoking out that bitch as soon as he gets an offer, but doing a pretty good job recruiting on the verge of his first conference championship. Shout out Dane. Yeah, that looks like the top 25 as far as users. Minnesota, the number 1 team in the country, just on the outside of it. Pittsburgh at 28. 31 for SMU. 38 overall class for North Carolina. Shout out Kyle. 51 overall. That's pretty good for Utah State. I'm not sure how many stars they are, but he's got a 4-star to commit. Doing a pretty good job of putting a team together. Virginia Tech, I think Dove said this was his last year, but he's still, he got 5 recruits coming in for them for the next coach. Kentucky with 4 recruits signed. Shout out Marcus, welcome back. But all 4 recruits are 4-star players. He's being real selective about the people he picks up. So UCLA at 81, UNLV at 82. Oh, we're talking about a whole nother league. UTEP at 91 overall, 91 ranked recruiting class. Not a lot, but you know, he's building a team. 10-1 and 7-1. Like, even with that loss, still in good shape overall. Let's see. Anybody ain't got no recruits yet? Okay, so yeah, UTEP and then Syracuse. Oh, this is shocking. Syracuse. 1 4-star, 2 3-stars. Yeah, that's crazy. 350 points. I don't see how you get anybody to come holler at you. I want to say Syracuse is the lowest ranked user team as far as that man ain't getting no recruits. Did you turn your recruiting off, my boy? Oh, nah. Let me take that back. Take that back. North Tech? Who the fuck got North Tech? I thought that dude quit. And West Virginia has no recruits. Yikes. I think he was in chat. He said he wasn't the best recruiter, so it's interesting. Turn that bitch on auto, bro. You can't be out here with no recruits. That shit wild. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the top 25, see how it's shaping up, how the season's kind of playing itself out. Shout out to Omelet. Personally, that was my pick as far as, like, I like his team the best of everybody. Obviously, Oregon's the 99 overall, but I think he did a good job in the portal and overall really building this team. And on the verge of an undefeated season, I'm sure he's going to smack the shit out of Rutgers. He just drubbing the fucking computer, like, for real. And, you know, double-digit wins against users ain't gonna hurt you either, you know what I'm saying? So, him and Oregon should be a colossal, probably one of the biggest games this year as far as this cycle going forward in the Big Ten Championship. And Oregon coming in at number 2. Of course, the excellence of the Oregon Ducks. Yeah, no, 600 is crazy. 600 is low too, though. Arizona State, a big win over him. I caught a little bit of that game the other day. He definitely put it on him pretty bad. Respectfully, of course. Just won every category, really. Yeah, man. Quarterback, Arizona State quarterback looked great, to be honest with you, but just not enough. Friend, that had to hurt, because he had Shane Friend. He beat him with his own quarterback. That's got to be the wackest. I don't know if he'll come back next year. What is he, a redshirt sophomore? That dude's got to go pro. He's 96 overall. He probably goes pro next year. He ran the ball really well too. Yeah, man. He's did a pretty good job. A lot of balance on offense. He ran it pretty well, threw it really well. Fucking basketball scores you see up here, college basketball games. What are we playing? March Madness or goddamn college football? That shit crazy. 63-49. But he should wrap up against Illinois, setting up just a colossal rematch of a 66-64 game. It's just interesting to see if they're going to, if anybody's going to play defense. This shit went to overtime. But shout out to big matchup, Oregon, Minnesota here in a couple weeks. Looking forward to it. Louisville, my man has a date with Destiny with Syracuse in the ACC championship. I'm sick though, bro. He kind of got maybe he beats North Carolina, but he kind of backed into that. I was trying to get a little confusing in the ACC, see if I could get in there, but shout out to Troy and my man Thelonious. I don't know if that's his real name or not, but that's his tag. But he's on the verge of another undefeated season. I think he was undefeated last year, if I'm not mistaken, or he may have lost one game. But big rivalry game at the end of the year. Marcus, Kentucky. Marcus is a good player, so we'll see. I just don't think he's going to have the horses to deal with Sosa, my boy Sweezer, and everything that they got going on there. But another must-see game in Week 13. We got a few user games heading into that joint. Shout out Terrence, two-time champion, looking to go get number 3. Number 4 ranked LSU Tigers. 1 loss all year to us in North Carolina State. And looking to close out against Oklahoma here next week. Should be playing for the SEC championship. Notre Dame. He had lost that game against Syracuse. It's almost a blessing in disguise. You ran off all these wins. If you can finish against Stanford, you're going to the college football playoff, and you don't have to really worry about anything. I think he's been to the playoffs pretty much every year. He won the first national championship with BYU, and then Notre Dame since then. He's been in Notre Dame since then. So not even a bad thing. Like, you ain't got to worry about possibly. Eddie got there and defeated the ACC championship. He probably still go to the playoffs, but you don't even have to worry about playing the game, and you're gonna make it to the off. Ron at 10-1 should be looking at a tilt with Terrence in a week or so. Has Vanderbilt next week. He should make easy work of them boys. Big game in Atlanta, LSU and Tennessee. Syracuse, as I said, already punched this ticket kind of to Charlotte unless something catastrophic happens against Boston College. Oh, no, that's it. He's wrapped up. He's ready to go. The ACC championship looks like it's pretty much set. 2 teams that were undefeated in the conference. Only loss was to the number 1 team in the country. Big win against Notre Dame. Good season for him. He's got a tall task on his hand in about 2 weeks. So Louisville's a really good team. Michigan, as I said, dude has had a really good season. 1 loss to Oregon, but has handled business the rest of the way through. He had a tough loss last year to CPU Oklahoma. But overall, he's ready to go. Another user win here. I didn't even know that they played this year with 24-14 North Carolina. UNLV, the Rebels of Las Vegas, lost that very first game of the season to a really good Louisville team. Got smacked pretty badly, but has handled business every step of the way thus far. And should be a huge rematch. Texas Tech and UNLV for the right to represent the Big 12 in the playoffs. The loser might end up even getting knocked out, depending on what the game looks like. But this should be a good one. It should be a real good one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's anybody else in contention for it at the moment. UTEP, take a look at a great season thus far. I mean, you don't want to overshadow a really good season with just 1 loss. This wasn't even a conference loss. It is a conference. This is definitely a conference game. I was thinking, bro, it was in the ACC. That motherfucker moved North Carolina to the Pac-12 as well. But I thought it was an ACC game, and it looks like it's not. So I'm going to have to check out. Yeah, we definitely got to look at the conference standings, kind of make sense of the Pac-12. And the big game against Colorado next week. Finish this season, with 11 wins before the conference championship, if he can get this dub. So I'm interested to see if he can. I mean, it's going to be tough. He's probably going in with the lesser team. But we'll see what's up, man. I mean, you know, he's done probably most of these games he's played. He's had the lesser team and he's won. I'm sure he doesn't have a better team than TCU, Virginia Tech, or Stanford, but he ended up pulling up all those wins. So we'll see. Yeah, you will definitely have to check this out, bro. Texas Tech, I think we already talked about this. Big game set up against UNLV. Looking forward to that one. That other game was within 2 points. It's like he faked a punt or a field goal or some of that shit. But anyway, South Carolina 9-2, inside track to the playoffs. He's kind of like myself, outside looking in. We got kind of the same record. This is a big game for him, but Clemson's not that good. I don't know if it's going to change anything as far as how where his team falls. But looking forward to seeing what happens with Carl here. And of course myself. Yeah, it was a punt. I faked the punt and ended up winning the game. One more game left, of course. Use the game against North Carolina. Rivalry game at the crib. Senior night. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can close out. Colorado, I think we talked about that. He has, UTEP next week? Big game for him. Probably out, not nowhere near the conference race. Shout out to nowhere near the conference race for Colorado, but you want to finish the season strong. You get a win here, get a win in your bowl game. You got 10 wins on the season. So still a lot to play for. Can definitely help you prestige and all that shit. Iowa, my main man, run the ball. One of the only 2 pro-style offenses, myself and him, I think, are the only 2 pro-style offenses in the league right now. But let's check him out. 2 losses. I'm sure one was to Oregon. I'm sure the other was to Minnesota. Top 2 teams in the country are the only losses he took all year. And both of them dudes got a combined record of 21-1. So, of course, obviously, respectable player here, really good player. One more game left against Nebraska. Rivalry game at that. But, you know, he could be one of them dudes that sneaks in these offs. Who knows how everything falls after conference championship week. So we'll definitely see. Stanford, another one of those teams, 2 losses. There's a bunch of us here with 2 losses that are really trying to hop in that final 12. Stanford, Kentucky has 3 losses, but there's a couple of us here. Iowa, I would say. South Carolina, Stanford. Yeah, probably the only teams here, like of those 4 teams, that can benefit after conference championship week, and that's barring winning our last game of the season. But we'll see what's good, because a lot of these guys are going to match up, and they're going to match up to each other. I got to think both of those are in. He's probably in. He's probably in, regardless of a conference championship loss. He's definitely in. Probably in. Yeah, probably in 7. Who knows, though? I mean, he's going to play Louisville. If he gets fucked around and get blown out, there's a chance he could drop below 12 and maybe fall out of the playoffs, but we'll see. Michigan is probably an automatic. UNLV and Texas Tech are really the 2 teams that could, you know. Yeah, so this whole slot right here. So from here, from 9, 10, 11, 12, these are all really people that kind of control their own destiny. If you went out, you probably get in those. I don't know if I think UTEP was already in the playoffs. Like, if we look at the bracket. Let me just take a look at that. Yeah. Yeah, like he's the 12th team in. It's a couple of these cats, man, that's probably going to have to win to stay in the Oz. Dame probably needs to win out. UNLV probably needs to win out. UTEP probably needs to win out. And maybe even Syracuse, I'm not sure. Michigan doesn't have a game left, I don't think. Well, plays Ohio State. I have to look at that again, but it's probably not going to lose the computer. But yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, big game against Ohio State. We had a user on Ohio State, but hey, what can you do? But yeah, nah, man. It's gonna be interesting in a couple weeks. Still some teams in the back half of the top 25 that's looking for a lifeline. But these dudes all probably eliminated at this point. They're probably not gonna get in the playoffs, but can all finish their season pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? But with the conference matchups here, let's just verify some of these matchups here. So again, Louisville, Syracuse set for Charlotte. Big time game there. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to seeing how that unfolds. Well, the American, if we're just looking at Memphis and UAB, computer teams, Big 12. Here we go. Undefeated in conference, UNLV versus Texas Tech. He'll get his opportunity to make stuff right. I don't think Dame has any more user games or anything right now. Yeah, just beat Utah and you good. But fake punt safe, my nigga. Like, don't make the same mistake twice, you know? But good job this year fighting through it. I had Dame at the beginning of the season winning the whole thing. But UNLV got something to say about that. Definitely. I'm looking forward to that, bro. Real good game the first time. See what happens there. And the Big Cone. Now this is no. It's no question. Oregon beat Michigan, so Oregon, Minnesota are probably locked in. No user game, right? Yeah. They're probably locked into the championship. Should be another great game. Pac-12. This one's getting interesting here. Now, UTEP, North Carolina played their way into the conference championship, kind of. If he won that game, damn, UTEP probably won't even play for the conference championship. Yeah, they definitely are. Yeah, no, I don't know how they do it. Would it be just an overall record or not? But I just can't see him winning the head-to-head and not getting there. So, damn, UTEP kind of squandered his chance of getting in the playoffs. Or who knows? Anything can happen. Maybe he gets in without winning the conference, but I doubt it. But anyway, UCF has a chance. I think he won it last year to go back-to-back in conference championship. So this will be interesting to see how it plays out. It should be North Carolina, UFC. UCF. It should be those two. But we'll see what's up in a week here or so. Yeah, it's up to the game, but it shouldn't be. Like, the head-to-head is supposed to rule out everything. If I beat you, you shouldn't, we got the same conference record. Doesn't make sense to me. But barring anything catastrophic, this looks like the SEC championship. Should be another great game. These conference championship games are going to be where it's at. There's going to be some real good action there. But looking forward to it. This EA is wild, bro. It's just a head-to-head. It's really as simple as he beat him and that's it. But we'll see. We will definitely see. Whole projection. See what's good here. Let's see what a lot of the non-conference, non-CFP teams are going to end up. Shout out Cody. Armed Forces Bowl. That's terrible for Georgia, but he's building this team. I'm pretty sure they'll be in the top 5 next year, no question. Armed Forces Bowl, North Carolina, West Virginia. That's a user game in the bowl game. That's pretty cool. Of course, the college football playoffs here. Iowa and Pittsburgh. Another user game. Should be fun. For the bowl. BYU, Tulane, nobody's on them. Stanford, Texas State, easy win for Stanford. Close out their season. If everything stays the way it is now. Virginia Tech, Mississippi State, that should be a good one. That's another user game. Senio. my boy. Nah, I don't want to go to a bowl game too. I definitely want to go to the Austin. But Virginia Tech, Mississippi State, big game. Bowl game, that should be fun. Tough matchup, Terrence. I'm pretty sure Oklahoma has a pretty good team, so be interesting to see what happens there. Kentucky, UCLA, ain't that? I believe that's another user game. December 24th, 2:30. Kentucky, UCLA. Actually, Mark's got them boys ranked. Should be a good one. Music City Bowl. Nobody's on those teams. TCU, Old Dominion. Who's the TCU user? But either way, good luck to that boy. B-Dot going to Marshall, playing Marshall in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. South Carolina, Ohio State. That should be fun. Play a good team, you know what I'm saying? It's just in a bad bowl. And of course, playing Boise State in the Sun Bowl. That's what we here for. Texas Bowl, Colorado, Auburn. Looking to close out his season with a dub. Maxwell Award finalists, just go through the top 3 or so. Adrian Wilson, UNLV. So they produce wide receivers there. I'll definitely give them that. 1,200 yards, 22 touchdowns. This is an awesome season. Rocco Franco, one of the best running backs in the country. Heisman winner last year, if I'm not mistaken. He trying to pull that Archie Griffin. Get 2 of them hoes. So it wasn't him that won the Heisman? Or he's just trying to be another Heisman Trophy winning running back? Yeah. Boy, ready to go. And Larry Villain. I don't know if that's Villain or Villain. Villain. I'm in the wrong thing. I wanted to look at his stats. I'm tripping. Having a great year. Oh, I'm on the same fucking dude, bro. Wow. Having a great year. A Sam Houston transfer. And a real live threat to win the Heisman, like an All-American type dude. 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns. He wears number 82. He must be like a converted receiver or something like that. But and of course, Adrian Wilson at camp. Same 3 for the camp award. Coach of the year, T-Raw, my man Troy. Ooh. This should be coach of the year. If I had a vote, I'd probably give it to UTEP. With all the schedule's not crazy, but to be if he got as far as he got with UTEP, it's impressive. Either him or Kyle, I'd probably say. Shout out Dame coming in 4th there. But you know, solid record with UTEP, 10-1. It's definitely something to be 11-1. Well, it must have been last year. You must have played a game. But, you know, can't argue with it. You know, Davey O'Brien, top 3 quarterbacks in the country right now. Frederick Clemens at UTEP, a stud. 79 overall quarterback. Adam Schobel, Drake Lindsay's understudy. Well, I ain't going to call him an understudy, his protege. But he's ready to go. 86 overall, too. Like, not even high overalls in these top 2 guys compared to everybody else. You know? They're just efficient in getting the job done. Deuce Knight, former Auburn commit, former national champion, top 3 quarterback in the country. A lot of seniors up here. A lot of these cats are going to be here next season. I'm interested to see what Ron does here at quarterback after this guy leaves. But the Badneric Award for the best defensive player in college football, Anthony Neely of Oregon. Just a star. 35 tackles, 8 interceptions, 7 passes defended, 3 sacks. Does a little bit of everything. This fucking dude got to retire. You got to go get a job somewhere, my nigga. Like, you definitely have been in college since we turned this goddamn game on, bro. That shit wow. I'm tired of looking at him. This shit crazy, man. Get this man out of here. Marquise Bunch, number 2, and of course, this old white guy, Lane Van Oelhoffen, who really should think about moving on. It's really time, brother. I'm sorry. But, oh shit, hold on, bro. Y'all know I gotta look at my mans. What a stud, man. We not good on defense this year, but this man a stud. And Nagurski, I think that's the same 3. Jim Thorpe, cornerbacks, DBs in general. Oh, not shocked me at all that TM has a safety who's on the defensive back of the year list. As you know, a notorious safety user guy. Hallelujah. That's my dog, son. Hallelujah. That's hilarious. That should have been what I called him his whole tenure. You about to graduate now, but that's a 4-year starter, bro. I think he started last year. Hold on. I gotta check him out. Oh, he was on the other one. Nigga named Hallelujah. That's hilarious. They don't do my dog like that. He a real one too, though. He tried his best to get us out of that fucking Pittsburgh game with a win. Yeah, well, he wasn't a 4-year starter, but he been off the porch since a sophomore, my nigga. That man got put the work in. But yeah, man, where we at? Thorpe Award, top 3, Brian Moore, Jameson Dwumfor. Maybe that's how they say his name. I'm going to just go with it. Sherrod Smith coming in 3rd. Manny Williams right there on the edge. Still some football to be played, so this could definitely change. You know what I'm saying? Doak Walker, of course, Rocco Franco at the running back factory that is Notre Dame. Number 1 on for the Doak Walker. Larry, Trent Parrish at Stanford, and bringing up the rear, Anton Roller. Oh shit, excuse me, bro. Tired as fuck. Blitnikoff, Adrian Wilson, Kevin Hawkinson. I see you, Dame. I see you. 1,400 yards, almost 20 touchdowns on the season. Has more yards than actually Wilson, but it's them touchdowns. B. Mullen, who's that? Let me check him out. Man, that man ain't even on the fucking list, son. What you mean? He need more than just love, bro. He ain't even number 12. They don't even got that boy up in the top 10 cornerbacks in the country. But yeah, man, Adrian Wilson, Hawkinson, DeMullen. Oh, DeMullen is his name. Excuse me. So he is up there. Got you. Oh yeah, boy, name ugly as shit. Brady DeMullen. Oh, Caucasian cornerbacks. Boy, showing love. 5'11", 217. Boy, swole. Short and I don't want to say thick and sound gay as hell, but you know, stocky. Let me say, stocky dude. But yeah, he's having a good season though. Obviously, he's the top number 9 in the top 10. 9 interceptions is crazy. Oh, I see where you're going there. So yeah, he's a corner. Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like as a safety, you're probably not committed to guarding one dude all the time. So he can kind of play center field, get more picks. It's harder for me to say like a cornerback get 9 picks, especially when he's an 84 overall too. Boy, if he comes back next year, he's gonna be a bad motherfucker. My man probably leads the country in interception. So you might be right, brother. He is underrated and probably should be higher on this list. And you're on the verge of the playoffs too. So my apologies, my man. Like I wasn't familiar with his work. All right, where was that? Lombardi. Bodie Cahoon. We become with the names. God damn, boy. How many sacks he got? 13 sacks on the year, 18 tackle assists, 27 tackles for loss. Yeah, he a disruptive motherfucker, bro. Then you got another guy. You were talking about your corner. This man here, 13 sacks on the season, 15 sacks. Oh, yeah, we got to pay attention to him next game. 88 overall. Yeah, that top three has been putting in some serious fucking work. Drake Cockerill, Marquise LaFell. See them sack numbers. And man only got 4 sacks up here, but he's still considered elite. And probably the tackles for loss that is doing it for him. He's 92 overall. It's a dog. He's probably the highest overall of anybody on the list. Shot my dog, sophomore. And he hurting. Ugh. 12 sacks on the season though, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably the leader, CJ May, of all the. Oh, no, I just saw 17. God damn, boy, how many pass rushes you got? 10 sacks, 17 sacks, 13 sacks. Bro, nigga got 40 sacks tied up into 3 dudes. Jesus. Oh, yeah, that Michigan defense eating. Quarterback of the year, Adam Schobel. Deuce Knight, Malik Washington. This dude killed me, the Zebulon Kinsey. I tried to recruit that boy. Got a lot of speed, if I remember correctly. All these pure runners, man. Some real speedy quarterbacks. And shout out Champ Miller, man. Champ the man. Bro, I'm just trying to look at the niggas' stats without 33 and 8, 33. I think I had somebody definitely got 50 touchdowns on the year for Champ. Only 9 picks, 82 completion percentage. Hey, man. All right. How he's not higher is just wild to me. And he's not running with him. This is a pure drop back passing ass dude. So somebody got 600 yards with their quarterback. My man with UCF. That's crazy. That dude like a 70-something overall, and he got all them good yarders with him. Edge rusher of the year. Got some dudes on this list, man. No, he's super efficient. That's crazy. I think this is the one with the elite dev. Like, this dude is a freak. I was talking about him last year when I was getting ready to play, bro, in the playoffs. Rodney DeBeer. I think this was the number 1 ranked dude in the country a couple years ago in recruiting. But I've seen this name at the top of a couple lists here. This dude's having a great season. Outland. My man got a bunch of D linemen on the list. He got 2 O linemen in the top 5. Boy, building a juggernaut in Michigan, man. Shout out to the Mackey Award finalist, Daryl Michaels. Looks like he in a good spot to take it home. 791 yards receiving, 12 touchdowns. 906, just a solid 962 for 6 TDs. Jimmy Robert, 595 and 8 TDs. Yeah, man. West Virginia, UTEP. This is probably the dude getting the bulk of those catches from, bro. Bros Award, Assistant Coach of the Year, UTEP. Looks like they might be bringing one home. Barry Odom. Sounds familiar. He coaching Missouri? His alma mater is Missouri. I believe so. Lamar Davis. Lynn Schumann. These are all real coaches. Greg Harbaugh Jr. Sonny Dykes. It's these are all the real dudes. Joe Moorhead used to coach Mississippi State. Dick Butkus Award winners for linebacker of the year. Anthony Neely. Stud all over the place. Marquise Bunch, Van Oelhoffen. Yeah. Seeing a lot of seniors up here. Well, I'm not seeing a lot of seniors up here. A lot of these dudes should be maybe back next year. Remington Award for the best center. Michigan is just all over the place on all these lists. His backup center is on the fucking list, bro. Like, the shit is crazy to me. Oh, he might be the starter, shit. or you playing somewhere else. Who knows? But damn good team. I ain't check that boy squad out. Kicker, we got one user in contention for this award. It looks like Ernie McFadden. And where we go? Moffitt at Oregon. Ray Guy Award. I don't think we have any users. This ain't an award for users for the most part. Reggie Free for the Jet Award. Kick returner of the year. Probably dumb fast. He ain't really even that fast. 92 speed, but probably as crazy. Change of direction and juke and all that shit. Sean Woodall. I think he won it last year. He is fast though. 6 foot 228. Jesus, 99 speed. Ridiculous. Lloyd Trapp, another star in the making there in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, man. Chad Gasper Jr. Freshman of the year, Devin Michael. Michigan is just continuing to show he's recruited really well. Another player on the top of the list here for him. Emmanuel Tangelo, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Coming in a close second. 1,300 yards for this boy, rushing. Not a true freshman, but redshirt freshman. Damn good player. Damn good player. 1,000-yard season for the freshman here. Emmanuel Tangelo. Philip Hogue. 900 yards receiving, 10 receiving touchdowns. We got some true freshmen up here we're going to have to take a look at. Gideon Ogunbowale. I'm the worst with names, but he's having a great season. 51 passing touchdowns. Crazy. He got more than Dame got. DeMarco Steven, the running back. Good season as a freshman here. Shaquem Tolson. What was it? Wide receiver, 800 yards, 10 touchdowns. I think the only defensive player on the list. This man's a freshman. He's on top of all them awards. He's going to be amazing. Red shirt freshman, 93 overall. This some motherfucking goon, bro. For real. A goon's goon. Luau Miles. He's actually, shout out Nyhard. He's actually using this boy. He got some solid stats. Tight end Justice Salas is just a true freshman, and he's putting up them numbers. So, bright future ahead for Justice. Antoine Donnerson. Oh, that's not a user. I'm saying that like that's somebody y'all playing with. But good luck to everybody else on those awards. The big award, who going to New York? Rocco Franco. I saw a little controversy in the chat with his yardage and everything. That is crazy. But 30 rushes, 14 touch is crazy, bro. And 7 touchdowns. 63-3 win. Larry, last game he went for 135, 4 rushing TDs, 79 yards receiving, number 2 on the list. No change thus far. Adrian Wilson there coming in at 3rd, kind of trending down with 117 yards and a touchdown in his last game. Kalen Abrams, really good running back, fantastic running back. 98 rush yards, 107 passing receiving yards, 5 total touchdowns. And I think this is his senior year. No, he might be back next year. Who knows? A transfer from Nebraska. Yeah, he's having a monster year. 1,000 yards receiving. 1,000 yards rushing, 500 yards receiving. A total of 19 touchdowns. Does he return any kicks? No punts, no kicks. But great season. Shout out to Cody. Frederick Clemens, great numbers in his last game. Just rock solid. Those look like pro football numbers. 24 for 38. 248, 2 touchdowns, no picks. It looks like 14 rushes for 31 yards. Didn't really get it going running the ball, but he they got him trending down on the list. It's gonna be tough to get back up with all these standout performances with the dudes in front of him. But I wish you all the best of luck with that, big dog. I want to say, pretty much hit with everybody. We can take a look at the next week 13 schedule. Should be coming up on advance now. I haven't really paid attention. I don't know how far away from it we are, but the Egg Bowl to crank it off. Shout out to Senio, looking to finish the season strong in the regular season, 8-2, 6-2 in the ACC. Big ACC game for well, it's not an ACC game. It's not in the ACC no more. Big rivalry game for the both of us. 9-2 versus 8-3, 7-1 in conference for each of us. Georgia Tech, big rivalry game on the road. So we should see. I'm pretty sure Cody will handle business there. Rivalry game again, the Heroes game, Nebraska and Iowa. I'm sure he'll handle business there. Ohio State, Michigan. I mean, I was looking forward to the game actually having 2 users on it, but don't say much about that man. You know, God bless him. I got to play him in Madden, I think at Advanced too. I despise that game, but, you know, I'll finish strong. Virginia Tech, Virginia. Big game. Finish it off here. Oh, see, I didn't even know that. You know, we'll go through the records after this. That's a big deal. That's real. Virginia Tech, Virginia, Louisville, Kentucky. That's one to keep an eye on. I got to think Louisville's roster is too strong, but he's on the road, so we'll see what's good with that. The Commonwealth Cup, I think, is the name of that trophy. Utah State and Air Force. Shout out Kyle. Probably not going to make the bowl this year, but still working on his team. Texas Tech, Utah. TCU and Houston. Oregon and Illinois. Those are all should be wins for everybody there. Big user game here in the conference. No, he's not in conference. Excuse me. Big user game in general. But I don't know, man. I'm interested to see how that whole Pac-12 thing goes. UTEP might get in there, but at the same time, I think that would be kind of weird, being as that he lost somebody with the same conference record. SMU and Wake Forest. UNLV, Nevada, Michigan, and Rutgers. I don't know. I guess we're so deep in here. I just don't feel like anybody's going to really lose to the computer at this point. So all these cats should really handle business. LSU, Oklahoma, we know Terrence is going to crush them. West Virginia and Kansas State. Pittsburgh and Duke. The Palmetto series. South Carolina and Clemson. Stanford and Notre Dame, big rivalry game to end the season. And, of course, Arizona State should be another good one. He should be another win, excuse me. But, yeah, let's get to them records, man. Let's acknowledge Champ Mayo for his 12th year in college and his broken record. You know what I'm saying? Boy, been here since season 1. He like that Van Oelhoffen dude. But a shout out to him. He's only 4 touchdowns away from 200. That's a big deal. 200 touchdowns in 4 seasons is incredible. But Champ, I think that's the only user that made this list. What was the receiver? The Tayshawn Lyons dude. We kind of sparked it up. We got 65 touchdowns, bro. But either way, 2 users on the list there. And in the ACC, I don't think there's any users here. Hola. Shout out to Troy. Syracuse, I think that was his quarterback. Breaking the ACC yeah. Steve Angeli. 112 passing touchdowns. All-time ACC leader. Left his mark. Big 12. Of course, Champ is all-time leader in the Big 12 as well as nationally. Tayshawn Lyons. Somebody at BYU, or is that a real person? I'm not sure, but if it is, shout out to him. I doubt it, though. There ain't no years on these. It's career joints. I didn't know Drake Lindsay broke that record. It's hard. That's hard. All-time leader in Big Ten passing yards and passing touchdowns. And that boy, legendary, man. Was a legend out there. All right, Mac. Pac-12. All right. No users, I don't believe. The Tayshawn Lyons guy, he holds the record in the Pac-12 and the Big Ten. No. Take that back. Pac-12 and Big 12. Excuse me. SEC, shout out to Terrence. 14,000 yards with the kid, with young Oos. 136 touchdown, all-time leader in the SEC, all-time leader in both passing yards and passing touchdowns. I don't see any other users out here. Unless this Chris Williams dude. Terrence, tap in. Is that your guy? Or is that a regular dude in real life? I'm an LSU fan, but I don't know if I can think back that far. I know the game records are probably all users. For sure, I would think. Yeah. Tavian St. Clair, Maryland, 744 yards. Rocco Franco, he just broke the rushing record last week. Tayshawn Evans, 25 receptions in the game is crazy. No clue, huh? And you don't know if that man was on your team. Ben Nelson was 7 sacks in the game for Michigan State. I think that's during the league. That had to be the first year. I bet you he did that shit versus a user. That's crazy. National record for the game, ACC game records. Rocco, of course. Eli Holstein, I want to say that was my man with Oregon that got that done. Rocco again. Rashard Perry, 6 sacks in the game. Jackson Lavender, 6 receiving touchdowns in the game. Yeah, niggas can put that mark on college football in this joint. Shout out to the GOAT, Pat. Adrian Wilson, 20 receptions. Looks like he's the only one thus far. Tavian St. Clair, Billy Shunin. Penn State. The computer got him right. 384 receiving yards in the game. I bet you did that shit on a user. Jaron Humphrey, 7 rushing touchdowns in the game, Big Ten record. Athan Kalakmanis. I said that right, I promise. Well, I don't think that's real. Maybe that's well, I think that is real. I don't know if that was our in our league. Ben Nelson, 7 sacks. Hey man. Oh, Raven Wilson. Shout out to 4 interceptions in a game. That's major. Pac-12. Just 2. Tayshawn Lyons. He has multiple broken records across several conferences and shit. The SEC, LSU reigns supreme. 309 yards in the game for Jelani Watkins last year. Go Tigers, man. And lastly, the season records. National season records. Julian Duggar, 6,400 yards, almost 6,500 yards total on the season. Tayshawn, of course, 2,300 yards for him that year. 73 passing touchdowns for Jackson Arnold that year as well. 47 receiving touchdowns for Tayshawn Lyons on that season. That shit was colossal. Yeah, it's a real dude. I'm pretty sure. BYU, that's Jason. That's not hard. So that was his guy. Congratulations on that. ACC records, Trey Owens from SMU handled business this year at 4,800 yards. 46 touchdowns in the season for my man. Booker Pickett. Oh, okay. So this is an actual person. He was on a couple lists here. So, yeah. Shout out. I think Dove had him for a while. Big 12 records, Sam Levitt, actual LSU's quarterback in real life. Shout out to him. Welcome to BR. Champ Mayo, 61 passing touchdowns in a season last year, if I'm not mistaken. And he probably not going to hit that this year. He would need 11 touchdowns. Unless he goes on a run in the playoffs, it'd be kind of tough. Big Ten, Duggar at the top again. Trey Green, the LSU transfer. 1,700 yards in the season, 2026. Drake Lindsey, all-time great Drake Lindsey, 53 touchdowns in one season. Big Ten record. Riley Van Poppel, 20 sacks in the season. Shout out Jackson Arnold. Tayshawn Lyons, three times on this list for season totals. Same year, 147 yards, 147 catches, 2,300 yards, 47 touchdowns. And Booker Pickett. Last but not least, the SEC. Jelani Watkins. Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to all the people breaking records out there. You know what I'm saying? Changing their futures. A lot of good football left to be played. A lot of good football has already been played. Looking forward to finishing off this season, heading into the off season and getting ready for, season 6 of MLG. League's been going great. I think the pulse is still there. I think the interest is still there this late in the year. Obviously, we've lost some people, so if you know somebody that's willing to get down with the rules and willing to play some ball, definitely send them our way. I think my man posted this the other day. A lot of coaches have really built themselves to a high level. How my shit ain't an A+ is fucking crazy, bro. My shit is bananas. My shit is comparable to most people's shit in here, bro. I don't think it's been a whole lot of users. It's won more than one conference championship. But anyway, I don't complain about anything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to the winningest user coach in here. I'm pretty sure that's TB. Yeah. 66 and 9, hasn't even lost. But shit, we got a 60-8 Louisville, a 60-9 Oregon. 60, like 3 users that won over 60 games so far, and a couple more users that are threatening that towards the end of the season. Should be entertaining, man. There's a lot of good football left to be played. Highest win percentage of any coach. Like, I want to give it like a caveat of he ain't played enough games, but Louisville with the highest win percentage of any coach thus far. 4-0 against rivals, 2-4 in the bowl game. He's having trouble finishing, man. You know what I'm saying? He gets to those offs, and he usually runs that first. I think he's been one and done. He hasn't won a playoff game yet, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. But actually, I lied. He beat me in the fucking playoffs. He definitely has a playoff win. I want to say that was the first time we played. Damn, now why is his security only at 82? So why is the security only at 82, bro? Why your coach look like Ron Jeremy? That shit crazy. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. I have nothing to do with my Saturday night, so I figured I'd hop in this bitch with y'all and chop it up for a little bit. Next show, probably sometime this week before, or after the conference championship when the playoffs start. We'll do a good review show. Hopefully get some call-ins from some conference champions. That definitely want to do that. Undisputed. Shit, I ain't played that shit in a couple weeks now, man. I'm kind of rusty. But hopefully get a few conference champions in here to kind of discuss their approach to the playoffs. A lot of stuff to talk about, you know what I'm saying? But we haven't done call-ins in a few shows. So next show, for sure, get a few of y'all in. Senio, man. Fucking Kyle. Me and Kyle have been trying to get on there. Ron said he would do it one of those times. Definitely, y'all supposed to get with him. B Dot, like a lot of those cats, and you know, just about yeah, man, hop your ass in the chat, bro. Fuck with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what you got going on in Mississippi State. But yeah, nah, a few of y'all, bro. Anybody definitely available to come? Detroit, my man, with Oregon, love to get him up in here. You know what I'm saying? Really consistent user. He wins a lot, and he's gonna be one of the ones, like when it comes down to it, you know, one of the teams you think should have a chance to win it all. Michigan, you're always in the chat too. Just anybody, you know what I'm saying? We'll coordinate it how we coordinate it. I promise you, bro, next cycle, for all my people who are going to be here next cycle with us, God willing, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to really upgrade the pod. The goal is to really upgrade the pod to where we can watch some game, like reviews of the game. Really, it's just me getting a laptop, like a gaming laptop or something like that. I can stream straight from there. And instead of just seeing the backdrop of the league, I can kind of do a little bit more with it. But next cycle, we're gonna set this bitch up. We're gonna make this shit a lot more advanced than it really is. But appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all be safe. Keep the competition up. You know what I'm saying? Keep the shit talk at a high too. You know what I'm saying? But God bless, bro. I'll holler at y'all.